Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is March the 17th, 2022. We're going to talk about Solana today. We want to know if this cryptocurrency is ready to recover. Is it ready to come back up in price? Because we've been in a downtrend all the way since December of last year. Welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. This is what I do. I do the price predictions. I make sure that we get the edge in the market so that we can be positioned to win and dominate in this space. So if you all appreciate the videos, the content, the price predictions, hit the like button to the video. Also subscribe here to the channel because I want to make sure that each and every one of you can understand and see that you can actually pinpoint and predict. Yes, I did say that, predict where prices are going to go before it actually gets there. You guys can see I did a video in Solana on the 19th of February. So let me zoom in on this chart and you guys can tell for the most part, not a lot has gone on. I've been playing in weakness into the market in Solana and the price hasn't really given that weakness. It's not really been that weak since the 19th of February. So what really is going on in this particular space? That is why I'm posing the question, can we see this cryptocurrency start to recover? Can we start to see the price go up? Let's talk about that because the market has traded well within our profit taking area. It just hasn't came all the way down here to the bottom around $69. But we've seen the price in Solana come in and grab support around 80. You notice that? That's around 13.5% movement to the downside from when I originally did the price prediction. So obviously that was the prime opportunity for us to come in and grab the bag, not down there towards 60. It was up here towards $80. That's cool. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to talk about the market now in Solana. All right. If the market is not really giving us that much weakness, maybe the market is not that weak. Maybe there's not a lot of sellers in this space in Solana to the point to where we might actually see the stock price, this cryptocurrency's price go up. What do you think? Now, we are noticing that the trend in Solana is still generally weak. Like we're not really seeing the market go up. We're seeing a very slight decrease in this coin's price. It's still at a downtrend, but not as vital. It's not as strong as a movement to the downside of what we started to see in December. We're not really seeing that much momentum to the downside in Solana. So let's look at this then on the 3-day time frame. Okay, because you can see here into the market in Solana is that this particular cryptocurrency is really holding support at this level. What does that mean? Yeah, it simply means that the buyers are not trying to let the price fall below $80. That's exactly what this means. So we saw this price in Solana back in December trade around $242 all the way back down to around 80. That's 67% decrease in this coin's value. 67, almost 68%. So I think that the buyers are finding Solana to be very attractive here right now. So what I'm going to do, seeing that this market in Solana has really hug this $80 price, I'm going to get rid of the descending line, okay? Because we may actually see this coin trying to change its direction of going down to possibly one of going up in price. So we're going to identify where the buyers are at, okay? So we already know from out the gate, as long as Solana's price trades above $80, guess what? Yeah, we're going to expect the price to go up. It's just that simple. This is how you're able to keep the chart clean. This is how you're able to determine what the market is trying to do. So currently, yeah, we're going to look for the market to recover. Is it going to be a slight recovery or is it going to be a massive recovery to where we can see Solana actually break out in price to the upside? Let's try to answer that question. Okay. So this is Solana here on the 5-day time frame. You guys can tell. Let me zoom in. We are starting out on a new 5-day chart. New 5-day price bar. But look at this last one, right? You guys can see that the market didn't break below $80, just like it didn't do it on this 5-day price bar on the 20th of February. We're getting the hints. The market is actually letting us know what they're trying to do. The market bottom actually occurred here on the 21st of January 2022 to where the buyers actually came in, and since that time they haven't allowed the price to fall and break below that area. So at least from a 5-day, 3-day, 2-day time perspective, I'm looking for the market in Solana to go up. Yeah, this is a little bit bullish right now in Solana. Now, how bullish? right? You may be asking, okay, if you're looking for Solana to go up in price, how high are you looking for it to go up? Well, it might not be that high. Would you say 100? That would be the first area. Second area would be around 110. Okay. Now, I want you all to see this though, okay? Because we're looking at this from a long-term perspective. When you splice and when you slice up the time frames, you guys can begin to tell that, okay, the sentiment is changing from the 5-day to 3-day and the daily time perspective. Yeah, we're seeing strength into the market in Solana. Yeah, but that's only on that time frame. Looking at this on a 2 weeks time frame, this coin is still relatively weak. You can see it right now. Let me show it to you. So if you're looking into coming to the market in Solana in the next 2 weeks, you might want to hold out, because that last completed 2 weekly price bar is definitely showing us that the coin is still weak. At least in the next 2 weeks, we can still see the price in Solana go down. All of these 2 weekly price bars is signaling that the market is still weak. So even though momentarily on the daily time frame we could see price go up, but on the 2 weeks time frame, I wanted to prepare you all that this is a still weak market right now in Solana. I mean, look at this on a 5 weekly time frame. We're still seeing a weakness. So by no means am I trying to tell you all that this coin is going to finally go up and not go down anymore. Seemingly on a long-term basis, this coin hasn't bottomed out yet. We haven't seen that yet. And it might bottom out right here. All right, let me show you. We may actually see Solana bottom out right around $60. Okay. In the long term. Yeah. We may actually see Solana bottom out in the long term. Right there around 60. So now, how do you want to play this? Do you want to play this on a intraday time, hourly, minute time frame, daily time frame, or you want to play this on a long term? Because that is how we're going to play this. Because yeah, I can see the price in Solana on the daily day time frame go up, right? We can see that. But how high? I told you maybe 100. Next area is around 110. But since I don't do Solana on a day-to-day basis, since I don't do videos every day for Solana, I'm going to have to play this out in the long term. So I'm going to look for this to go down in the long term. I'm here to tell you now, yes, the daily time frame, I am seeing strength. If I was a scalper, I would be playing the strength to the upside in Solana. But this prediction is for the long term, i.e. 2 weeks, maybe 5 week time frame. This coin is still weak. And the lowest level that we can see the price ultimately come is around 60. That's around 30% movement to the downside from where the price is right now. Now, granted, I told you earlier in the video, this is where the buyers were at. So I already know if the price in Solana does not fall below $80, I'm not going to be sitting pretty on my idea as to where price is headed. That means I would have to come in and just let the play go. And I didn't get my idea. My forecast didn't come to pass. It didn't come to fruition. So I need to let it go then. I understand that. I don't have to be emotional. I already know how to play this game. The market has already let me know what to expect. So in the next 2 weeks to 5 week time frame, yes, I'm playing the weakness into the market in Solana. Okay. The ultimate area is going to be, the ultimate TP price is going to be around $60. All right. $60. And we're going to continue to play the weakness into the market in Solana so long as price trades below $110. Okay, the first area for us to try to profit out the market though, let me give you 2 price targets. The first one is around 70. That gives us around 19.81%. And then the second one is 60. All right, so we got $10 increments from both our price targets. That's it. I'm done. It wasn't hard. It wasn't complicated. I didn't add on any indicators. I didn't try to confuse you with some type of news article, any type of updates about Solana, nothing like that. The people already talks every time they come in and place a trade. We just need to pay attention. So I want you all real quick to let me know, what is your expectations into the market in Solana? Where do you think the price is headed? That's the edge that we need to have into this space. It's getting ahead of the market. So I want you all to tell me. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.